amount of money.
I think a lot of it's based on statistics.
They have specialists, they have studies.
That, and it's also, there are compromises to be made, of course, right? So you don't have unlimited funds to go around to all initiatives, and so it's about priorities and what are our priorities, and so some things you address fully. So when we have the Caledon Institute, which is now the Maitrey Institute, say this is the amount of Canada Child benefit that would make the biggest difference in Canadians' lives, we did that in the election, and we delivered on that promise. So that was the analysis. It was specifically based on an expert analysis. When you look at the nature funds in the budget, that was the ask. It was protect 17%, and it was a number of advocacy groups from Suzuki and beyond, and so that was where the money came from. It was to say we want to deliver on this specific initiative. When we talk about other programs like the additional monies for security services or the additional monies that were in the ocean protection plan, or the additional monies to do with better rules for environmental assessments. Well, okay, they have a new model of environmental assessment and new institutions they want to set up, so they cost out what the resources are required for those particular programs. Other ones like childcare is to say what capacity do we have in the budget to spend on an initiative that we didn't necessarily promise to deliver on, but we think is important enough to provide additional money. There's a good chunk of money, but again, that's not. I wouldn't say that's if there's a takeaway for this budget. If this is not the childcare budget, last year there was housing and childcare. This delivers on the commitments from last year, but there's the main childcare piece in this budget is not a perfect answer to the childcare problem, but it's parental leave, and so it's improving gender equality for parents on the parental leave side of things. Okay, so by the way, for those who have joined us while I've been rambling on, a number of people we got kicked off by people asking questions on particular issues. So I want to make sure I run through.
That he wants to substantially increase immigration.
Yep.
And which is something I've always sort of thought would be a good idea.
Yeah.
It might potentially offset some of the risk of the seniors bulge as well.
Yeah.
Has the government been thinking about an immigration strategy
Yeah,
that would really
yes,
potentially okay?
So the answer is yes, but led by the guy from McKinsey, who heads up the McKinsey Institute, and they said we should get to 1 million new immigrants. So they're consistent with what Earl's read in the book and what you will read in the book.
The current